Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 14 of Monday Night Raw here on season 2 of Universe Mode. It is the first Raw after matches here tonight, and here comes a man we haven't seen in quite some time here on Universe Mode. The ever so athletic Apollo Crews is here on the Raw after WrestleMania. Apollo Crews making his first appearance on Universe Mode television in a long while. Apollo Crews got drafted to Monday Night Raw. He was the final draft pick for Monday Night Raw, and it looks like Apollo Crews looking a little bit frustrated as he heads to the ring. Probably get a little bit mad that he is the last overall draft pick in Universe Mode in our second annual draft. He was drafted right here to Monday Night Raw. And Apollo Crews would probably want to have his first match in a long while, winning his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career, the 24/7 championship, as he tries to take it from Logan Paul in our first contest here on the Raw after WrestleMania and the Raw after the Universe Mode draft. As here comes the champion, the man who also ended up still on Monday Night Raw here on Universe Mode, social media megastar Logan Paul, the 24/7 champ, is here. And Logan Paul has voiced his displeasure on social media that he did not get to defend his 24/7 championship at WrestleMania in Hollywood. Logan Paul has been very upset about that fact, and I bet Logan Paul is going to take all his frustration out on his challenger, Apollo Crews, here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Logan Paul, of course, on Monday Night Raw contractually. However, due to him being the reigning and defending 24/7 champion, he has to defend that title every Raw and every SmackDown until he loses that championship. And it could be tonight against a very game Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews looking to prove himself to the Monday Night Raw crowd here tonight. Logan Paul, his second defense of the 24/7 championship in his reign. Logan Paul, will he be able to continue to call himself 24/7 champion, or will the massive underdog Apollo Crews get his moment he's been waiting so long for, as the 24/7 championship is on the line to kick off the first Raw after WrestleMania? It is going to be a stacked Monday Night Raw here tonight. Apollo Crews, the challenger, Logan Paul, the champion. Our first match of the night, our first of 4 championship matches here tonight. Of course, immediately following this match, MJF, fresh out of his U.S. title defense at WrestleMania, will defend the title yet again against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, in action here tonight. Of course, Rhea Ripley, the Raw Women's Champion. Wait a minute. Logan Paul almost won the match just like that. Rhea Ripley is issuing a Raw Women's Championship Open Challenge. And of course, the Raw Tag Team titles will be on the line, as Kenny Omega and a mystery partner will take on the Young Bucks for the Raw Tag Team Championship. That is going to be an exciting contest, and as well as a 20-man gauntlet eliminator match. The winner will face either MJF or Cody Rhodes at Backlash for the United States Championship. That is going to be amazing. And as well, Adam Copeland. Oh, Logan Paul with a nice fly there. Adam Copeland, former world champion, will make his Monday Night Raw debut against a man he knows all too well from his SmackDown days, Karrion Kross, one-on-one, and John Cena will be in action in our main event tonight. All that and more here tonight on Monday Night Raw as Logan Paul looks ready. He's on the top. Elbow to Cruz. And if Apollo wants to win the 24/7 championship here tonight, he cannot win by countout or disqualification. But Logan Paul, the champion, is standing tall and now just mocking the fans in attendance here on the Raw after WrestleMania. Logan Paul acknowledging that the referee is counting. Logan now back inside the ring, waiting for Cruz to get back in the ring as well. And Logan doesn't want the referee to count. He wants a fair shot. But now Apollo taking advantage of the distraction from Logan and the referee. And now this is Cruz's time to shine. And this is another thing about Cruz, is amazing power. Oh, but Logan's still going strong. Neck breaker in this 24/7 championship match. Logan now with a cover to retain. Ooh, almost did again for the champ. And Logan is probably just loving the fact that he has a, quote, easy title defense against the final draft pick overall for Monday Night Raw, Apollo Crews. But Apollo, you don't have to underestimate him. Logan, the front splash to Apollo. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. Logan Paul retains the 24/7 championship here tonight on Raw.
Here is your winner, and still the 24/7 champion, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul is still 24/7 champion. His reign continues as the social media megastar continues to make waves here on the Willie Does Wrestling Universe mode as he gets a successful title defense on our first match of the evening. Congratulations to Logan Paul, still the 24/7 champion. As we are back here on Monday Night Raw, and it is another championship match here tonight.
United States Championship.
As it is a much anticipated U.S. title match, as the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, calls his shot at MJF. It all happened over social media as Cody Rhodes said, "I finally dispatched of Braun Breaker at WrestleMania. It is time for me to become the first ever Universe Mode Triple Crown Champion." That is right, Cody Rhodes, a former two-time undisputed WWE champion. He's actually the first ever undisputed champion in Universe Mode history, a former Raw Tag Team Champion as well, alongside his WrestleMania opponent Braun Breaker. If Cody Rhodes wins the United States Championship here tonight, he will become the first ever Universe Mode Triple Crown Champion, and that is what Cody Rhodes wants to do here tonight. Cody Rhodes has impressed enough people in order to get the green light to get this U.S. title opportunity here tonight, and MJF, the fighting champion that he is, accepted the challenge. Cody Rhodes won a Texas death match against his former tag team partner Braun Breaker last night at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes feeling on top of the world, and he stayed with Monday Night Raw in the second annual Universe Mode Draft. Cody Rhodes, the true workhorse, more matches than anyone in Universe Mode history. Can he win his overall 4th championship reign in his Universe Mode career, the United States Championship, as he takes on his former protege, MJF. As here comes the champion, making his way to the ring, the longest reigning United States champion in history. MJF making his way to the ring, fresh off retaining the championship in a 6-man ladder match. MJF kept that championship around his waist, beating 5 of the very best Universe Mode had to offer. Men like Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Bryan Danielson, Chad Gable, and Ethan Page. And of course, because MJF is the United States champion, he got the go-ahead, and he was safe in the Universe Mode draft, staying on Monday Night Raw as well. We knew it was only going to be a matter of time. No. I'm coming. As we are back here on Monday Night Raw, we are set for a U.S. title match between MJF and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes looking to become the first Triple Crown champion in Universe Mode history. Ever since coming to Monday Night Raw, MJF has been a workhorse, retaining the title in some of the biggest tests anyone has ever gone through in Universe Mode. MJF becoming quite an impressive champion, but now he will defend the title against a former 2-time WWE champion in Cody Rhodes. A lot of high stakes. And like I was going to mention before I was interrupted, was MJF and Cody Rhodes, former friends. Cody Rhodes mentored Maxwell Jacob Friedman when he was just a young man, and now seeing the man MJF's become. Oh, look at this, MJF already with a cover. And MJF, it looked like he was trying to be sneaky in order to defend the title against Cody here tonight. And of course, neither man has to be at 100% from their respective WrestleMania matchups. MJF was very close to losing that title. I mean, Sami Zayn was pretty close to becoming a two-time United States champion, but Cody Rhodes has a chance to take advantage and win the championship, become the first Triple Crown champion in Universe Mode history, something that's never happened before. As we said, Cody Rhodes, former two-time Undisputed Champion, former Raw Tag Team Champion. If he wins the U.S. title, he becomes, oh no, Cody Rhodes. The Verta Breaker on the floor. And now Cody just continuing the onslaught. It's been a while since we've seen the Verta Breaker in effect. It used to be Cody's #1 signature move. Although, like, Cody was probably thinking pedigree, shades of the game, Triple H. But now MJF throwing Cody. And this is a match befitting of a Raw after Mania. MJF, you saw there, trying to go for the clothesline. Maybe he is still feeling the effects from the 6-man ladder match at WrestleMania. It was a grueling title defense. MJF now busted open. And Cody, you know, if I know him like any of his other Universe Mode matches, he's going to take advantage, and he just did right there. Cody is all over MJF here tonight. And now Cody, as MJF takes him down. Great move. And now going for the cover. Is this it? Hook of the leg to win the championship. Oh, kick out by MJF. Not enough damage done, even though that move looked a little brutal. And Cody Rhodes said he is very happy that he stayed on Monday Night Raw, because he has become the face of not just Monday Night Raw, but all of Universe Mode. Cody has almost done it all already in this industry. But one thing, of the small list of things he hasn't done, is win the United States Championship. And so many men have held that title in the past. Men like Sami Zayn, Cody's former tag team partner Braun Breaker, Sheamus, Wade Barrett, Baron Corbin, Darby Allin, The Miz. Oh! And MJF with a spear, and Cody no-sold it. Normally that spear by Maxwell would put away anybody, but Cody's not just anybody. As we've seen numerous times, like we saw at Mania. But MJF is also very, very successful. Two of the most successful men on Monday Night Raw. Wait a minute, Cody. Crossroads, it's over. Cody Rhodes, do we have a new United States champion? MJF kicks out at the last moment. We almost had a brand new champion. The historic reign of MJF was going to be over. We're getting Fight Forever chants. These two former friends know so much about each other. A lot of people say if anyone's destined to beat MJF for that title, it's Cody Rhodes. And Cody now into the crossbody. Amazing move by Cody. Here's the cover again. And we got a new champion. Cody Rhodes is the brand new United States champion.
WWE United States Champion, the
Cody Rhodes, after an amazing performance against Braun Breaker at WrestleMania, he has ended the historic reign of Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and has not only become the brand new United States champion, but also has become the first Triple Crown champion in Universe Mode history. The face of Monday Night Raw has emerged, and Cody Rhodes is the brand new United States champion on the Raw after WrestleMania. What a win for the American Nightmare, our new WWE United States champion. Well, we got a brand new United States champion in Cody Rhodes. This Raw after WrestleMania is already historic. But here comes the former World Heavyweight Champion and one of the newest additions to Raw, Adam Copeland.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Adam Cole.
Adam Copeland, the man formerly known as Edge, was the first overall draft pick in the second annual Universe Mode Draft. Adam Copeland is making his Raw in-ring debut against a man he used to have a very iconic rivalry with all the way back at Season 1. A man that's also came from SmackDown to Raw, the Final Testament's Karrion Kross. Adam Copeland and Kross meet one more time here on Monday Night Raw, and it is going to be a battle. Both men have evolved so much since then, and it's going to be interesting to see how both men's careers, who could be the better man this time around. Of course, Adam Copeland and Karrion Kross both with a win apiece in their interactions together. This could be the final straw. Adam Copeland awaiting the arrival of the leader of the Final Testament, another one of the newest additions to Monday Night Raw in the draft, Karrion Kross. Of course, Karrion Kross was drafted alongside the former SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Authors of Pain, and his valet Scarlett. Every single member of the Final Testament was drafted to Raw, and Karrion Kross, though, going it alone on his Raw debut against Adam Copeland. Karrion Kross, you gotta think this is a moment to show everyone on Monday Night Raw that he is the future. We've heard Karrion Kross say it ever since the beginning of Universe Mode, but Karrion Kross, this is his chance to prove it, and maybe a win over Adam Copeland here tonight on Raw can put Karrion Kross in a very prominent position in the Monday Night Raw roster. Karrion Kross looks ready as he takes on Adam Copeland one more time in a grudge match here tonight on the Raw after WrestleMania. And Karrion Kross, you gotta think he's very frustrated because his clients, his proteges, AOP, lost the SmackDown Tag Team titles at WrestleMania to the legendary Dudley Boys. And the match is underway. Karrion Kross immediately, oh God, Adam Copeland landing hardly on the floor. Remember Adam Copeland's history of injuries. The last time we saw Adam Copeland on SmackDown, he lost to his former brother, former tag team partner Christian Cage, who's also a part of the Monday Night Raw roster. As now Karrion Kross, look at this, like we said, taking out his frustration on his former rival, his old rival, arch nemesis. But now Copeland throwing Kross in the ring. This match continues. We're not getting a count out just yet. Who could forget when these two squared off at Extreme Rules and Karrion Kross accidentally knocked out Adam Copeland's wife, Beth Phoenix, causing a disqualification. And now Karrion Kross just doing very well against Adam Copeland here in the early going of this grudge match. And Kross is going it alone, saying he doesn't need the Final Testament to take out the former world champion. He's already beaten Copeland in the past. And this is Kross's chance to prove it. And so far he is. Karrion Kross, of course, yet to win a championship in his Universe Mode career. Hopefully sometime soon he wins one. And oh, look at this, choking the life out of the Rated R superstar. And here's the cover by Kross to get the win here on Raw. Kick out by Cope. And the thing for Adam is, this is a very rough position for him to be in. Oh my God, the muscle buster. Copeland was also the special guest referee for the world title match between Eddie Kingston and Ilya Dragunov. And Adam Copeland now stepping back in the ring. Oh, nice elbow taking Carrion down. And Adam Copeland, he desperately needs to get back in this matchup. And the ground and pound strikes by the former world champ. Adam Copeland, remember, didn't officially lose that championship. He was never pinned or submitted. It was in a fatal four-way match where Keith Lee at SummerSlam pinned the Beast Brock Lesnar. Who can remember that? And now Adam Copeland looking to make a wild comeback on his Raw in-ring debut. Can Copeland do it? Is he going to hit it? The Copecution. Connecting on cross. This could be it for Adam Copeland to get the win. Kick out at 2. That was almost it for the legend, the Hall of Famer. And now Copeland could be going for the kill. Going for the spear, missed. And Carrion went for the clothesline, missed again. And Copeland again went for the spear, missed. And he got it again. 3rd time's the charm. Adam Copeland with the cover. Hook of the leg. Adam Copeland with the win here on Raw. And I bet Adam Copeland's going to do some very big things on his Raw career. What the hell? The light's going up. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's the Fiend. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, the former Hardcore Champion's here. What the hell? A choke slam to Copeland. Bray Wyatt is here. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, making his Raw debut. Another man who arrived on Monday Night Raw in the draft. And this is what we mean. It is all over the place on Raw. What the hell does Bray Wyatt want with Adam Copeland? Bray Wyatt appearing out of nowhere, hitting a chokeslam on the former world champion. And hopefully we get some answers as to why Bray Wyatt's done this, why he's targeting the Rated R superstar. But right now, Bray Wyatt standing tall after Adam Copeland got the win in his grudge match against Karrion Kross. And hopefully, Bray Wyatt will explain his actions in some way in the near future. But the Monday Night Raw continues in a matter of moments. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I fucked that up, but Randy Orton won the UK title Fatal 5-Way match. I don't know if the stream was paused the whole time. I feel so fucking stupid. I must have kept the stream paused. Yeah, Randy Orton won the Fatal 5-Way match, which means, yeah, this was probably paused for a good 15-20 minutes. I'm sorry. But, yeah, Randy Orton won. He's going to Backlash. He's facing Kenny Omega for the championship. I'm sorry, guys, but that's what it is. Randy Orton is the number one contender.
The following contest is a gauntlet eliminator match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Elimination can only occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
It is a gauntlet eliminator match. The winner will face the new United States champion Cody Rhodes for the United States Championship at Backlash. And look who one of the first entrants are.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds,
Solo Sikoa of the Bloodline, the man who stayed on Monday Night Raw in the draft, is the first entrant in the 20-man gauntlet eliminator match for the number one contendership for the United States Championship at Backlash. Solo Sikoa, who lost his tribal chief Roman Reigns and one of his tag team partners, Big Bronson Reed. Both men ended up on Will Ferris's Friday Night SmackDown. Solo is basically all alone, and Solo looking to possibly be the number one contender. But if he wants to do that, he's going to have to go the distance if he wants to become number one contender here tonight. But who is his opponent to start things off? It's a member of the LWO at least. But who is it? Oh.
and
Santos
representing the
Escobar.
LWO from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds,
Santos Escobar, one of the many talents who ended up from SmackDown coming over to Monday Night Raw after the draft. And Santos Escobar looking very excited to enter the ring for the first time ever on Monday Night Raw. Santos Escobar yet to become a champion in his Universe Mode career, a lot like the man he's starting off the match with, Solo Sikoa. Santos Escobar has had a lot of big matches in his Universe Mode career, though. Can you imagine if Santos manages to go the distance and challenges Cody Rhodes one-on-one for the United States Championship? And that's the thing. Now that Cody Rhodes is the new champion, it just adds a lot more prestige to the already prestigious U.S. title. So here we go to start off the gauntlet match. It will be Solo Sikoa and Santos Escobar. Every 30 seconds, a new superstar enters. Remember, the limit to how many people can be in the ring at one time is 8, which means we will remain at 8 competitors until a superstar is eliminated. the last man standing after we get to 20 men, will be the #1 contender for the United States Championship at Backlash. As right now, looks like Santos Escobar doing very well against Solo Sikoa, and already we're getting a new entrant into the matchup. Who will it be? Oh ho ho, it's Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was not at WrestleMania the last time we saw him. It was at last week at WrestleMania Raw, where the Shield got the win over the Nation. And Seth Rollins trying to enter the match, but Santos Escobar a lot more quick. And can Seth Rollins earn his shot at redemption for the U.S. title? Of course, Seth Rollins, a little bit of history with Cody Rhodes at Universe Mode. And Rollins trying to throw Escobar, but now Solo Sikoa, a lot of history with Rollins. These two men lock horns one more time despite being allies the past couple of weeks. They know that now it is all about being #1 contender. And here comes a man who has held the U.S. title in the past, former Universal Champion as well. A man we haven't seen in quite some time, Claudio Castagnoli, former member of the Blackpool Combat Club. Claudio could be looking to get back on the winning column, and Claudio going after Solo Sikoa, man formerly known as Cesaro in his first WWE run. And look at Claudio go on Solo Sikoa. Can we get the first elimination of the matchup? Kick out by Sikoa. Claudio, another man who feels abandoned after John Moxley kicked him out of Blackpool Combat Club. And here comes the former SmackDown Tag Team Champion, Big E of the New Day, making his Raw debut as well. Imagine if Big E has a shot at singles gold. Big E going after Santos Escobar, man he has a little bit of history with. Rollins drop kick to Sikoa. Rollins, Castagnoli, and Sikoa in the ring right now. Meanwhile, Big E and Escobar locking horns at ringside. Look at how quickly all the entrants are quickly coming out for this gauntlet eliminator match. Who is next? Oh, speak of the devil, it's John Moxley. And Castagnoli realizes, oh look at this, Big E though. And Moxley saying, come on, square up, fight me. But Big E just getting right inside the ring. Looks like, oh, Solo, Samoan spike to Rollins. Oh, but I think Big E hit Solo a little bit. Now Big E is going to square up with John Moxley. And already we are getting entrance, as Sikoa could have eliminated Rollins right there from the gauntlet match. And here comes the first ever Intercontinental Champion in Universe Mode history. It is Rey Mysterio. Mysterio hasn't had a lot of matches as of late in his Universe Mode career. Ooh, nice Hurricane Rana to Claudio. But Rey Mysterio, it's always a big fight feel when he enters a Universe Mode ring, making his Raw debut. He was picked up by Raw in the draft. Oh, Moxley accidentally hit John Cena, referee, now throwing the sledgehammer at his old partner, Castagnoli. A rivalry renewed between John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli. And here comes, oh, do you believe Joe Hendry is here? And Rollins saying, come on, fight me, but Big E still, oh, Big E and Hendry. A double DDT to Rollins on the ramp. And now Hendry going after Big E. Now Moxley and Castagnoli, two former partners, beating the hell out of each other in the ring. Remember when these guys met for the Universal Championship all those months ago on Raw in the main event? These guys, all sorts of frustration on one another, despite Moxley feeling redeemed. Just goes to show some grudges can never be forgotten. John Moxley, four-time WWE champion. Hendry threw a sledgehammer at Mox, and then Mox didn't even respond. Now Moxley going for the paradigm shift on Castagnoli, missed. And now Joe Hendry's back in the ring. And Joe Hendry with the, oh look at this, Moxley Who would have thought we'd see Jon Moxley and Joe Hendry in the same ring? And Castagnoli throws Moxley. Castagnoli, but not able to follow through on the cover because Joe Hendry all over the two former BCC members. And Castagnoli now into a power slam. And now Moxley getting out of dodge. And look at Claudio now. Went for the dive and then saying screw it. And now look at this. Everybody in the match is fighting. No eliminations yet in this gauntlet eliminator match. But what a chaotic Raw after WrestleMania to showcase all the talent we have on our roster after the second annual Universe Mode draft. It just goes to show that Monday Night Raw could very well become the A show in Universe Mode. And everybody is all across the ring. Of course, we got Jon Moxley, Joe Hendry, Rey Mysterio, Big E, Seth Rollins, Solo Sikoa, Santos Escobar, Claudio Castagnoli, among others. It looks like Mysterio and Rollins now in the ring. Solo again going for the Samoan spike on Rollins, missed. Rollins able to counter. And referee, this is too much for him. He's getting involved in the action, or getting caught up in the crossfire. Solo beating the hell out of Big E in the corner. Joe Hendry going after Rey Mysterio. And now Solo going for another elbow on Rollins. And look at Rollins utilizing the strikes and the sling blade. And now Rey got the midsection of Seth and taking him down. Hendry cover. Kick out by Solo. And now Rey. Irish whip on Joe Hendry. Into the monkey flip. Meanwhile, Big E of the New Day. He's got Solo. Could be thinking it. Big ending. Solo, who's been in this since the beginning. Cover by Big E for the win. Kick out. And imagine a one-on-one championship match against Cody Rhodes for his newly won U.S. title. Now Rey Mysterio with the cover on a down Solo Sikoa. And Solo kicks out again. The former enforcer of the bloodline. It's going to be a lot harder to defeat him if you want to be on your road to becoming U.S. champion. Well, I should say possibly become U.S. champion. As now Rey Mysterio has got Solo on the top. Solo, though, able to get out of dodge. First time these two have met in Universe Mode history. And Solo Sikoa feeling fired up. Solo feeling abandoned yet again, just like in early childhood. And Solo looking to take it all out on a father in Rey Mysterio. And it's funny because Rey's own son, Dominic, doesn't even like him. There's the cover by Solo. Rey able to kick out. It took a little while for the referee to notice. And now Big E and Santos Escobar back in the ring. Santos into the Phantom Driver on Big E. Is this enough to eliminate Big E? It is. Big E's gone. Big E is the first man gone, and Santos accidentally kicking the referee. John Cone has taken a lot of abuse tonight. I think we need to give him a bit of a raise. But the referee is now down in case anyone's going to go for a cover. John Cone able to get back up. He's got a lot more endurance than the referees in real life. But look at Escobar. Escobar with Castagnoli. Head first on the apron. And now a shout out to the LWO. But now Rollins from behind into a neckbreaker. And Mysterio now just beating the hell out of everybody. Now Joe Hendry. Sending Moxley face first into the ring post. Escobar now just looking to take care of Claudio Castagnoli. Big E has been eliminated. The first and only man that has been eliminated thus far in this matchup. It could be a while before we crown a winner here, folks. Everyone is battling on the outside. It is all about who is the better man of the Raw roster, the ever-growing Raw roster. Look at this. Claudio with Solo. Neutralizer on the outside. Now he's got Joe Hendry throwing him into the barricade. Now Seth Rollins in the ring with the kendo stick. Oh, knee right to the chest of Moxley. As this match continues, as who is next to enter the matchup? Oh ho ho, it is Carmelo Hayes, yet another man making his Raw debut. Sure, he's took place on Raw before, but now he's a full-time competitor. Melo taking out everybody, including Rollins. When Melo shoots, Melo don't miss. And now Mysterio and Solo in the ring. Rey Mysterio with a cover to eliminate Solo, and he does. Sikoa's been eliminated by Rey Mysterio. And Moxley, Scott Ray, Death Rider. Death Rider by the 4-time WWE Champion, cover, hook of the leg. And Rey Mysterio kicks out of the paradigm shift. Or I should say Death Rider. And Mox now into the nice moonsault. Another cover on Mysterio to eliminate Rey. No, Rey stays in. And now Carmelo Hayes. Could you imagine a scenario where Carmelo Hayes defeats a 4-time world champion? Melo could be doing just that. Look at this. Into a leg drop. And Melo Hayes and Rey Mysterio's faced off in the past. Dropping Hayes, now a drop kick to Seth Rollins. And Rey Mysterio could be getting another elimination in his wake. Oh, and these two, a little bit of a face-off here. These two know each other so well. Mysterio taking Seth down. This is Rey Mysterio's Raw debut. Could you imagine if Rey Mysterio wins another championship in his Hall of Fame career? Frog splash on Rollins. Can this be it to get the win? No. Rollins kicks out as another entrant is going to enter the Gauntlet Eliminator. It is a former Intercontinental Champion of his own right, Grayson Waller, making his Raw debut from SmackDown. A lot of people switching brands, and Grayson Waller and Santos Escobar, a lot of history on their days on SmackDown. And Claudio Gotch neutralizer to Carmelo Hayes. Can this be it for the victory? Oh, sorry, I keep saying for the victory. It's like to eliminate Melo. And again, John Cone got caught in the crossfire. Can someone get us a new referee? John Cone likes being in the middle of the action. Meanwhile, the former WWE Champion Claudio. Oh, shot right in the back of Seth Rollins. And Rey Mysterio taking out Castagnoli. And I believe that's John Moxley, Carmelo Hayes, and Joe Hendry now in the ring. Hendry taking Carmelo Hayes down. Springboard dropkick by Mox. And now Carmelo Hayes into the Russian leg sweep from behind as well. Carmelo Hayes has suffered a lot in #1 contenders matches. Oh, nice shot there by Moxley. Oh, Hendry, I think, was thinking standing ovation. And now Carmelo Hayes. Oh, nope. Hendry able to counter. And the Irish whip. And a standing ovation. Cover on Carmelo Hayes for the elimination. Melo is gone. And Joe Hendry feeling proud of himself for that one. Carmelo Hayes has been eliminated courtesy of Joe Hendry. Now Hendry, oh, a suplex to John Moxley. And now Escobar throwing Hendry in the ring. And now, oh, look at this, Rollins and Moxley even battling it out. Looks like their Shield alliance was short-lived. Well, then again, Roman Reigns is on SmackDown now. Not like the Shield could have a bit of a 5th run. And Hendry takes out Escobar. It looks like Grayson Waller going after Claudio Castagnoli on the outside. Hendry bringing Rollins back inside the ring. And Claudio Castagnoli just continuing his personal vendetta on Seth Rollins. Almost feeling like Moxley abandoned him for another run with the Shield. I mean, every right for Claudio to get mad at that. And now throwing Rollins. Claudio is pissed. Using his emotions. Claudio looking to possibly become a two-time United States champion in Universe mode. And another man is going to enter the match. Very European uppercut. Oh, and look at this. It is Malachi Black. Meanwhile, covered by Claudio. Escobar is gone. And meanwhile, Malachi Black, who's made everyone on SmackDown suffer, now going to bring that to Monday Night Raw. Springboard moonsault to Waller. And meanwhile, Grayson Waller, springboard pay dirt. Roll through pay dirt, I should say, on Black. And now as Rollins punching him in the face. Ooh! Moxley throwing a steel chair at Rey Mysterio's face. Meanwhile, Malachi, I believe that's Seth Rollins' cover. Hook of the leg. Rollins is gone. Malachi Black has eliminated Seth Rollins from the Gauntlet Eliminator. Now turns his attention to Joe Hendry. This is what we mean. Whenever Malachi Black steps foot in a building, he's going to wreak some havoc. But Grayson Waller holding a grudge on Malachi. But look at Rey Mysterio. And Hendry in with DDT. And Joe Hendry, I really got to appreciate how long he has withstood in this match. And Joe Hendry, only a handful of matches in his Universe Mode career, stepping foot in the ring against the very best Universe Mode has to offer and holding his own. Meanwhile, Rey Mysterio retreating to the apron. Ooh, nice shot of the face. And Hendry. Oh, look at this. Grayson Waller just wanting no part of Malachi Black. It's been a while since we've seen Malachi on Universe Mode television, now on Monday Night Raw. Oh, look at this. It's Jack Perry of the Elite. Jack Perry, a man we haven't seen in quite some time. And Jack Perry looks ready for this opportunity. And now he's locking up with Moxley. And remember, Jack Perry's man in the Elite, you see there, the United Kingdom champion Kenny Omega, will have to team up against somebody of Kenny Omega's choosing that's not Jack Perry, against the Young Bucks for the Raw Tag Team titles later on tonight. It'll be interesting to see who it is. Oh, look at this. Speaking of UK title, here comes the man that Kenny Omega beat to win that championship at WrestleMania, the Reign General, Gunther. And Gunther with Joe Hendry. And Gunther's going to take out that frustration right now on the Scotsman. And Joe Hendry trying to out-wrestle Gunther, but Gunther too damn strong. Mox with a nice clothesline to Castagnoli, and Gunther and Moxley, a slight history. And Gunther now with an elbow. Now Jungle Boy Jack Perry gonna feel the wrath. Oh, Grayson Waller with a low blow to the former UK champion. Grayson Waller going for the upset. Cover, hook of the leg, kick out. And now Waller gonna turn his attention to Jack Perry. Grayson Waller could be going for it. Into the Whirlpool Stunner. Here's the cover to Jack Perry for the elimination. Perry stays in. Meanwhile, Gunther. Imagine if Jack Perry brings the US title home to the Elite. Wait a minute. Joe Hendry with a paradigm shift to Gunther. Paradigm shift. Cover. Hook of the leg. And Gunther stays alive. Could you imagine if Joe Hendry beat Gunther? And now Jack Perry with a code red to Hendry. And Waller, tried to take out the legs of Perry, didn't get all of it. Of course, fatigue could be a factor for the former Intercontinental Champion. And now Grayson going after Gunther. Clothesline into the corner, and now one for Perry as well. And Grayson Waller holding the ring down. You gotta appreciate that. Grayson Waller showing why he's such a good pick for Raw. But Claudio now with the nice knee. Castagnoli He's had a great performance thus far. Into the neutralizer. Cover on Grayson Waller by Claudio. And Waller's eliminated. Ooh, clothesline by Perry on Claudio and Rey Mysterio. With the sledgehammer, Mysterio now the cover for the elimination kick out by Jack. And now Joe Hendry again. Takes Mysterio down. What a 20-man gauntlet match has been so far. Perry, I thought he was thinking kill switch into the Bulldog. Now John Moxley and Claudio. Gunther going after Malachi. Could you imagine seeing a Malachi Black and Gunther one-on-one match? Meanwhile, in the ring, Jack Perry went for something big on Joe Hendry. And these two up-and-comers going for broke inside the ring here on the Raw after WrestleMania. Two men with very bright futures. Imagine if Joe Hendry gets a U.S. title shot against Cody Rhodes. Hendry feeling fired up. He's got a number 4 song on iTunes. Oh! Shot to Perry now as Gunther. Oh, went for something big. Gunther able to avoid it. And now he's going to make Joe Hendry pay. This isn't going to end well. Oh, Hendry face first into the turnbuckle. And Gunther, rubbing his foot across the face of Mr. Joe Hendry. Here's the cover. And a kick out. As here comes Bryan Danielson, yet another member of BCC. And Claudio and Moxley looking to greet him. And Moxley and Claudio. And Bryan Danielson just doesn't give a damn. He's just entering the ring. Oh, Gunther almost eliminating Hendry. And Bryan Danielson, a man who loves to fight. First time these two men have faced off in Universe mode. Danielson and Gunther going to blows. Here comes Bryan, who failed to win the U.S. title at Mania. Nice shot there by Gunther. Meanwhile, Joe Hendry, throwing Gunther to Danielson. A little bit of an alliance there. Meanwhile, Jack Perry of the Elite. Looking to go after Joe Hendry. And Bryan Danielson with a shot there. Oh, face buster by Perry. Meanwhile, Danielson cover on Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's gone. Meanwhile, Jack Perry still got the cover. Cover. Hook of the leg. Joe Hendry's eliminated. Rey Mysterio and Joe Hendry eliminated in the span of seconds. Claudio now on the outside's got Gunther. No, Gunther escapes. And these two former Blackpool Combat Club members going at blows. Danielson and Moxley. First time in months these guys have interacted. Now John going for the Death Rider on Jack Perry. Cover by John Moxley. And Jack Perry eliminated. Oh, but now Danielson hasn't forgotten the mistreatment by John Moxley. And Bryan Danielson remembers it like it was yesterday. And John Moxley and Bryan Danielson are going to blows yet again here on Monday Night Raw. Oh, powerbomb by Claudio on Gunther. And Claudio just throwing anything that moves. Danielson takes out his former brethren. Both Claudio and Moxley. Black mask by Black. Black mask. Malachi Black was waiting in the ring. And Danielson was almost eliminated. And Malachi and Bryan, could you imagine these two one-on-one? Suplex by Bryan. And ever since Season 2 began, Bryan Danielson's really shown his worth in a Universe Mode ring. And he's proven it still here tonight. Oh, submission. Oh, and here comes a former Hardcore champion who's also making his Raw debut. Also a former 24/7 champion in Universe Mode. Dijak is here on Raw. And I bet Dijak very angry. Gunther going after Bryan Danielson. And Dijak looking to make a statement in his Raw debut. Now going after Bryan Danielson, a man that Dijak does have history with. Oh, the knee plus. Knee plus by Bryan. Cover. Hook of the leg of Dijak. Dijak only barely stays alive. Could you imagine? That'd be a humiliating elimination for Dijak in his Raw debut. And here comes CM Punk. CM Punk, the man who lost to AJ Styles at WrestleMania but managed to keep his place on the Raw roster. And now Dijak with a chokeslam backbreaker. And I believe Cult of Personality is just going to keep playing. Well, you won't hear it in the actual video, but Cult of Personality is just going to continue to play. As more people are in this match. Wait a minute. Oh, Dijak just eliminated Claudio. I had no idea how that happened. Oh, but here comes the former European and Intercontinental Champion in Universe Mode history, Finn Balor, who is back permanently once again on Monday Night Raw through a short stint on SmackDown after becoming Intercontinental Champion. He lost the title to Switchblade Jay White of the Elite at WrestleMania. Oh, look at this. Finn Balor and CM Punk. Oh! Well, Balor accidentally took out the referee. CM Punk used him as a human shield. John Cone took a lot of punishment tonight. And CM Punk making Balor pay in the early going after Balor just got in the gauntlet match. And Finn Balor, you gotta think, very angry. Oh, Black Mass by Malachi again. Black Mass to Balor. Cover, hook of the leg. Balor's gone. Finn Balor just got eliminated, and now CM Punk going after Malachi. Not the first time these two faced off. Of course, Elimination Chamber, cover by Punk. Malachi's gone. Malachi Black eliminated by CM Punk. 2 eliminations. And now Bryan Danielson with the yes kicks to Gunther. Because right now it's Dijak, Danielson, Gunther, Punk, and Moxley. And John Moxley, oh, looks like he's going to go for the standing sleeper on CM Punk. Oh, Punk able to get out of it. Oh, here comes the former hardcore champion, the man who main event Jey Uso beat to win the title at WrestleMania. It is Wardlow making his Raw debut. And now Moxley with the Death Rider to Punk. Punk got hit with the Death Rider. Is this enough to eliminate Punk? Punk stays alive. And Danielson knee plus to Mox. Knee plus to John Moxley. Cover, hook of the leg. Mox is gone. The 4-time undisputed champion's gone. And look at Danielson. Danielson and Punk, who's been at each other's throats for months. And Danielson's probably sick and tired of it, saying, stay out of my life, stay out of my career. And Punk and Danielson, you gotta think, know each other so well from the past few months. Look at all the steel steps in the way of the entranceway. And here comes one of the men that was also in the U.S. title ladder match at WrestleMania, Chad Gable of the Alpha Academy. And Chad Gable looking at all the carnage and just saying thank you to the fans before entering the match. Look at Gunther. Gunther making his way. And Danielson, who almost eliminated the former hardcore champion Dijak right there. Punk now into a nice sleeper. Oh! And Wardlow with a sledgehammer shot to CM Punk. Cover by Wardlow. Punk stays alive. Well, here comes the former UK/European champion. A man we haven't seen in quite some time. Butch, member of the Brawling Brutes, is back. And Danielson and Butch looking to work together against Dijak. And Wardlow going after Chad Gable. Wardlow, also a former World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown. Now Danielson and Gable, everyone's going after everybody here. It's utter chaos. And Butch and CM Punk, a lot of history. Of course, back at the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament back at Season 1. Oh, and Gunther. A lot of history with Butch as well into the power bomb. Stacks up Butch for the win. Butch kicks out. And now Gunther has got Wardlow. Powerbomb. Gunther now cover to Wardlow for the win. Wardlow stays alive. Meanwhile, Dijak. Feast your eyes to Butch. Feast your eyes by Dijak. A lot of big moves. And Butch is eliminated. Butch is already gone. Cover by Gunther. Oh, and Wardlow stays alive. And now Chad Gable looking to prove himself once again. I know CM Punk tried to use the sledgehammer. Wardlow taking Gable down. And now CM Punk into a neck breaker. And Gunther tearing Punk inside out. Think of all the men that want a shot at the United States Championship at Backlash. The amount of people is insane. Imagine CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes in Puerto Rico. Be a dream match for the ages. Meanwhile, Wardlow. Oh, spine buster. And now Gunther going after Wardlow and Dijak with the sledgehammer. Cover on Wardlow. Is this enough for Dijak? And remember, Gunther and Wardlow faced off. Champion versus champion Survivor Series War Games all those months ago. Of course, Gunther as UK champion. Wardlow as hardcore champion. And now Gunther chopping down Dijak. And now Wardlow looking to do the same to Punk. Almost like a test of feats of strength. Now Gunther going after Bryan Danielson. Here's the cover. Bryan's been in this match a long time. And Bryan's still in it. And now Wardlow on the top. Swanton bomb. Taking out both Gunther and CM Punk. And I believe that is all the entrants as well for this matchup. Which means one of these men in the ring right now will become the #1 contender for the United States Championship at, I almost say at WrestleMania, at Backlash against Cody Rhodes. And now CM Punk for the cover to Wardlow. Is this enough? Wardlow kicks out again. But CM Punk not looking to give up. He's got Wardlow on his shoulders. GTS. GTS go to sleep. Is this enough? Oh, and Wardlow kicks out again. Wardlow indestructible. CM Punk has got to be thinking, what do I have to do to put Wardlow away? How did Jey Uso beat Wardlow so quickly? And you see the neckbreaker. Punk is still a little out of it. Now Dijak. Gunther was probably thinking Last Symphony. Dijak able to avoid it. Danielson knee plus the Punk. The psycho knee cover. Hook of the leg. Punk is still alive. Everyone is resilient. Everyone wants to go to Backlash. Wardlow is Gable into the power bomb. Cover. Hook of the leg. Chad Gable eliminated. And now Wardlow's got Dijak. Oh no. The massive powerbomb to the former hardcore champion. Cover. Shoulders down. Dijak's gone. Wardlow's become a machine. But now Bryan Danielson. I believe we are in our final four, ladies and gentlemen. Danielson, Punk, Wardlow, Gunther. And Gunther doing very well. Nice boot to Danielson. And 3 out of the 4 men in this match are Raw originals. Just goes to show how amazing those competitors were to stay on Monday Night Raw. Wardlow, the only SmackDown talent, well, originally SmackDown talent left in the match. Elbow by Danielson. And think about all the fatigue that's sitting in on these 4 wrestlers. And Punk again. CM Punk again going for the GTS on Wardlow. but Wardlow able to come to and get out of it before it was too late. Danielson and Punk both going against the respective giants. Falcon Arrow by Punk. And Danielson going after Gunther. Sledgehammer shot. Never trust Fragile Phil. Never trust the snake. Let's see him. Punk. Knee right into the ropes. Anything to get a title match. Cover by Punk. Danielson, no, still alive. And I gotta respect Bryan Danielson's fight in this match. And Wardlow backbreaker to Punk. Chop block by Danielson. Danielson is just absolutely amazing what he's withstood here tonight. What he withstood at WrestleMania in that ladder match. Oh, face first. Meanwhile, Wardlow, a bit of a bear hug to the former UK champion. Gunther. Oh, clapping the hands of Wardlow. And now doing his vintage strikes. Oh, Wardlow put a stop. And now Punk interrupting the exchange. Taking Wardlow down with a powerbomb. Gunther using the sledgehammer to Danielson. Now to Punk. Oh, but now just feeding CM Punk with shots. And Punk again with the neck breaker. And look at all the carnage all around the ring. That's how you know 20 men have come and gone in this matchup. These are the final 4 left. Gunther going to the top. Into the splash. And that could be all she wrote for Bryan Danielson. Same with the powerbomb by Wardlow. Danielson is still in this match. And now Gunther has got Wardlow into the powerbomb. The move that he used to beat him at Survivor Series, and he beats him again. Final 3. Gunther, Punk, Danielson. Gunther wanting another championship shot. CM Punk though. Oh, I don't know what he was thinking there, but now he's going to rock right into the last symphony. Cover by Gunther. CM Punk is gone. And Danielson. Oh! The next fall will win the match. Danielson is going to earn a one-on-one title shot. All he's got to do is hit this move. The knee plus to Gunther. Danielson, after everything he went through, finished the story though. Fight for your dreams and your dreams will fight for you. Those were the words said by his wife Brie Bella that inspired Bryan Danielson to return to in-ring competition after his early retirement. Danielson could earn a one-on-one title match at Backlash in Puerto Rico. Or Gunther can have a chance to win his 3rd overall championship in his Universe Mode career. Gunther murdering Danielson. Kendo stick shot of the knee. Sledgehammer cover. Hook of the leg. Oh, and Danielson's still alive. Gunther can't believe it. Oh, using his full body weight on Bryan Danielson. And look at the face of Bryan. He's fatigued. He's tired. But again, elbow takes the big man down. Bryan Danielson has made a career of being the underdog. Danielson's been told numerous times he will never be a champion. He's gone through numerous trials and tribulations. This could be his biggest trial yet. And Danielson has a chance of winning the biggest gauntlet match in Universe Mode history. All he has to do is beat Gunther, the last obstacle ahead of him. But Gunther, who's been a champion so many times already in Willie Does Wrestling Universe Mode, it seems almost impossible. Gunther with a crossface applied to Bryan Danielson. Bryan could tap, but he doesn't. He's still alive in this match. And utilizing his strikes, Bryan is losing it. Danielson, the technical genius, using the sledgehammer to try to weaken the ring general. Danielson's doing everything he can to make sure Gunther stays down. So that way Danielson can get a US title shot at Backlash. Oh, went for the sleeper. Danielson able to escape. Shot to the face. Danielson's fatigued, but he knows he's still got to fight. That's his instinct. Danielson's made a career out of fighting. What a match on the Raw after WrestleMania. We still got so much action left to go. Danielson looking down at a fallen ring general. And Danielson with the lapel lock. The lapel lock on Gunther. And Gunther tapped. Bryan Danielson is going to Backlash. Bryan Danielson has won the gauntlet match. Bryan Danielson is the #1 contender for the United States Championship at Backlash. You have got to be kidding me. It will be the American Dragon versus the American Nightmare as Cody Rhodes defends his newly won United States Championship against a man he knows all too well, Bryan Danielson, in Puerto Rico at Backlash. That is going to be an amazing matchup at Backlash. What a win for Bryan Danielson, the new #1 contender for the United States Championship. Well, we went through a grueling gauntlet eliminator match, but we still got 3 more matches left to go here on Raw. As it is a Raw Women's Title Open challenge set forth by the champion Rhea Ripley, who will answer the call. Oh my God, you have got to be kidding me. Alexa Bliss, who was the #1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania, but was defeated by the champion Toni Storm. Alexa Bliss was drafted to Monday Night Raw in the draft, and now it seems Alexa Bliss wants another chance at becoming a women's champion as she answers the call, which means over the span of 48 hours, Alexa Bliss is challenged for both the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship. Can Alexa Bliss win her first title in her Universe Mode career by shocking the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley? What a very interesting development, as here comes the champion, fresh off of defeating the Women's Royal Rumble winner Trish Stratus at WrestleMania to retain her title. It is Rhea Ripley alongside the Judgment Day's Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And the champion looks ready. Like we said, Rhea Ripley successfully defended the Raw Women's Championship against Trish Stratus, the WWE Hall of Famer, at the first ever Universe Mode WrestleMania. And Rhea Ripley feeling on top of the world, feeling confident, setting forth this open challenge for the Raw Women's Championship. I think she did kind of expect Alexa Bliss to answer the challenge, because look at the face of Rhea Ripley. It's almost like Rhea Ripley wanted this match. And of course, the former European champion Dominic Mysterio by her side. Can Rhea Ripley add another title defense to her second Raw Women's Championship reign, or will her second reign with the belt come to a devastating end thanks to the newest addition of the Raw Women's division, Alexa Bliss? We find out in a matter of moments, as Rhea Ripley looking ready to defend the belt again on the road, on the Raw after WrestleMania.
Introducing the challenger from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, the Raw Women's Champion,
Rhea Ripley, the Raw Women's Champion, will defend the belt against Alexa Bliss as Rhea hands the title to the referee. Of course, we saw Logan Paul earlier on tonight retain the 24/7 championship. Earlier, we also saw Cody Rhodes win the United States Championship to become a Triple Crown champion. Alexa Bliss, the challenger. Rhea Ripley, the champion. Who will walk out Raw Women's Champion? We find out right now. Match is underway. Two of the most ferocious women in the entirety of the Universe Mode roster, now both on the same show in Monday Night Raw. Alexa Bliss looking to add her name to the list of Raw Women's Champions here on Universe Mode in her first match on the Red brand. And Bliss has been very vocal of wanting championship opportunities. Now she has two in the past 3 days. And Alexa looking to earn momentum in this match. Oh, knees right to the gut. But Rhea went to go right back to her feet, but Alexa saw it coming. Ooh, taking her down. Oh, and the moonwalk, almost mocking Rhea Ripley. Ooh. Now the knee to the back of the neck, and I don't think Dominic likes that very much, and I don't think JD McDonough or Finn Balor backstage like that. And of course, what do you think the Judgment Day thinks about being broken away from Damian Priest? Damian Priest got drafted to SmackDown away from his Judgment Day brother, and everyone else came to Monday Night Raw. Nice suplex by Rhea Ripley to retain, kick out by Bliss. And Rhea Ripley should know that this was going to be a harder match to get through than the one with Trish Stratus, because Alexa Bliss still in the prime of her wrestling career. And we still got two more matches to go. Of course, we got the greatest of all time, John Cena, returning to in-ring action here on Universe Mode in our main event. And then our co-main event immediately following this match, it will be the Raw Tag Team Championships on the line, as the United Kingdom Champion Kenny Omega must find a tag team partner that is not Jack Perry to take on Kenny Omega's former friends, the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks, for the titles in our co-main event tonight. Who did Kenny Omega pick? We find out later on, as the Raw Women's Championship still on the line. Rhea Ripley defends against Alexa Bliss. As right now this match continues, the only way Alexa can win the title is by pinfall or submission inside the ring. Champion's advantage goes to Rhea Ripley. Look at this. And ironically, it was Rhea Ripley who defeated Becky Lynch, also in an open challenge, to win her second Raw Women's Championship. Can Rhea suffer the same fate against Bliss here tonight? Right now, Rhea is in complete control. And Rhea with the electric chair. Oh, Alexa Bliss able to counter in an amazing Hurricane Rana. Alexa Bliss with the cover for the Raw Women's Championship kick out. Could you imagine the frustration Alexa will feel if she failed both opportunities for the SmackDown and then Raw Women's titles? Alexa Bliss needs to focus, needs to keep her foot on the gas pedal if she wants to win that belt. And Alexa now. Oh. Rhea face first into the corner, and now Bliss into the slam. Oh, and Alexa saying, come on, Rhea, get back to your feet. Into the crossbody. But Rhea again almost back to her feet. Rhea able to withstand grueling amounts of punishment. And Bliss saying, okay, hold my beer. Taking Rhea down. And Bliss again, but Rhea refusing to stay down. And Bliss feeling a little bit frustrated, you could tell. Again, Irish whip, going for the clothesline. No. Oh, just simply taking Rhea down. Good move as well for the challenger here tonight. And Bliss with an axe handle from the middle rope. And now Bliss dragging Rhea away from the ropes. Very, very good strategy. Oh, look at this. Dominic Mysterio on the outside, distracting Alexa Bliss. Oh, and Bliss knew it was coming. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. And Alexa Bliss saw it coming, saw the manipulation by Dominic Mysterio. And now Alexa Bliss is going ballistic. Almost won the title. Alexa Bliss was able to see right through the Judgment Day. Knew exactly what they were doing. Not a lot of people are able to. But Alexa Bliss has done similar things in her SmackDown days. And Alexa Bliss could be moments away from winning her first championship in her Universe Mode career. And Alexa Bliss now. Oh, just tugging on Rhea. And the champion is feeling the effects. Can Alexa Bliss win the title that's eluded her? Nice Russian leg sweep. Rhea Ripley is being weakened, being broken down. But now Rhea able to sweep Alexa Bliss over. Cover to retain. Kick out by Bliss. What a Raw Women's Championship match we are seeing here on the Raw After WrestleMania episode 14 of season 2. And now look at Rhea. Done playing games. Done taking it easy. And now is going to treat Alexa Bliss like street trash. Oh, look at this. Rhea into the Riptide connects. The move that put Trish away. Cover to retain. Rhea Ripley is still Raw Women's Champion.
Here is your winner, and still the Raw Women's Champion,
Rhea Ripley retains the Raw Women's Championship. Her second successful defense of her second reign. And I have a feeling Mommy is gonna reign over top the Raw Women's division for a little while longer. What a win for the Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley. Still the champion on the Raw After WrestleMania, defeating Alexa Bliss. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our co-main event of the Raw after WrestleMania. As here comes the WWE United Kingdom Champion, the new United Kingdom Champion, Kenny Omega, who's looking to become the first ever dual champion in Universe Mode. And of course, Kenny Omega defeated Gunther in a last man standing match at WrestleMania Night 1 to win the championship. Of course, Jack Perry of the Elite by Kenny Omega's side. And Kenny Omega got the opportunity by his buddies, the Young Bucks, for the Raw for the Raw Tag Team Championship. But Kenny Omega, because Jay White won the Intercontinental Championship and got over to SmackDown, Kenny Omega had to find a partner that was not Jungle Boy Jack Perry, because Jack Perry tried to become the #1 contender for the United States title earlier on tonight. So you got to think, did Kenny Omega find a partner to try to become the Raw Tag Team Champions? Kenny Omega looking pretty confident. He's got his United Kingdom Championship in hand. Of course, we found out earlier on tonight that Kenny Omega will defend the United Kingdom title against the Viper Randy Orton at Backlash in a couple of weeks. But who did he pick? Oh, I know that music. That country boy music. Cowboy shit. One of the other newest additions to Monday Night Raw, Hangman Adam Page, a man Kenny Omega knows all too well. Hangman Adam Page, who got drafted to Raw in the draft. Hangman Adam Page, best friends with not only Kenny Omega but also the Young Bucks. Kenny Omega has never been a champion in his Universe Mode career as of yet. And as of late, Hangman Adam Page in his SmackDown run hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities. Hangman Adam Page, though, does have a one-on-one victory over The Undertaker a couple of weeks back. But now Hangman Adam Page has a chance to win his first piece of championship gold in his career, and that is the Raw Tag Team Championship. As here come the champions, the Young Bucks, who won the titles last week on Monday Night Raw in a fatal 4-way ladder match. This is their first championship defense. Of course, the Young Bucks defeated FTR, Imperium, and DIY to win the vacant Raw Tag Team Championships, their first title reign of their respective Universe Mode careers. The Young Bucks, highly regarded by numerous biased journalists as the greatest tag team in the world. And now 4 members of the Elite will do battle on the Raw after WrestleMania. The Young Bucks agreed to put the titles on the line against Kenny Omega and Jay White, but after Jay White got drafted to SmackDown, that meant Kenny Omega had to improvise and pick Hangman Adam Page to fight for the titles alongside him.
And it is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 433 pounds. And their opponents at a combined weight of 344 pounds.
The Young Bucks making their first defense of their first reign as Raw Tag Team Champions here tonight. Teams like the Briscoes, Sting and Darby Allin, the Wyatt family, DIY, Cody and Braun have been champions. If Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page win the championships here tonight, they will be the 8th team to hold the Raw Tag Team Championships. And it is underway as the UK champion Kenny Omega tried to start off strong, but the Young Bucks, well, you see there, Matthew Jackson did very well. Hit Kenny Omega, but he also hit a bit of Nicholas Jackson as well. And now Matthew you gotta say, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson, a little bit of abandonment issues as they feel like Kenny Omega abandoned the actual elite for Jack Perry and Jay White, now Hangman Adam Page. Young Bucks saying, what's wrong with us? They granted Kenny Omega the opportunity. They knew Kenny Omega was going to want an opportunity like that. Kenny Omega was not really that confident that he was going to win the United Kingdom title at WrestleMania, but that's exactly what he did. He won the belt. He won his first piece of championship gold. Kenny Omega now has the opportunity to become the first dual champion in Universal Mode history. Oh, Nicholas Jackson with an elbow, and the Young Bucks trying to weaken Kenny Omega. You see there, Matt Jackson, 10 beats to the batter, and see a look of concern on the face of Jack Perry, who's watching on in the action on the outside, who was in that big gauntlet eliminator match earlier on tonight. And now Matthew Jackson going after the mystery partner, Hangman Adam Page. Meanwhile, Nicholas sending Omega back inside the ring, taking Hangman down, and now Omega with a German suplex. That's the thing, the best bout machine, Kenny Omega. Whenever he's in the ring with somebody, he does not take it easy. The man who won the first ever ambulance match in Universe Mode history. And Kenny Omega, you gotta think it's been sitting in the back of his head. It has to be that his first title defense will be against the Viper, Randy Orton. Now here's the tag to Nicholas Jackson as the Raw Tag Team Champions, looking for a double team. The Young Bucks said it was long overdue for them to finally become Tag Team Champions here in Universe Mode. Cover, kick out by Omega. And now, Omega almost tagged in Hangman Adam Page. And Adam Page, I don't think he even expected to get a tag team title shot. But Kenny Omega said, the Universe Mode higher-ups forgot about you. They forgot about us as well. Me, Jay, Perry. You hang with me, I will make sure you are also not forgotten. Hangman obviously intrigued by the opportunity and try to take out his own buddy Nicholas Jackson, but now Nick just going all over the place. No, Hangman lands on his feet into a powerbomb. And Hangman Adam Page, in his Raw in-ring debut, looking to win the Raw Tag Team titles with his longtime friend Kenny Omega. All four men, former members of the Bullet Club faction. Ooh, right into John Cone, and now a Bulldog by Nick. Nicholas Jackson doing very well for himself here. And because the Young Bucks are the current champions, they were safe in the Universal Mode draft, automatically drafted to Monday Night Raw because they were Raw Tag Team Champions. And now the Young Bucks just looking to make good work of Hangman Adam Page. They know how much of a threat he is to their tag title reign. Page with a nice suplex, but Nick able to kick out. This is our co-main event of the evening here on Monday Night Raw. You gotta think John Cena, the greatest of all time, returns to Universe Mode action. Who will he face as John Cena prepares to face Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship at Backlash? Here's the tag. Matt Jackson back in the match. Springboard disaster kick connects. And now the EVP trigger. And now, Kenny with the V-trigger himself. Connecting with the V-trigger for the tag team titles. Kick out. No, Nicholas Jackson breaking up the cover and saving the match for the Young Bucks. And now Kenny, not very enthusiastic. Nice shot there. And now Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega going for the one-winged angel. No. Instead, it's the suplex with a bridge for the tag team titles. No, almost. That was almost it for Omega and Page. Tag team wrestling chants by the fans in attendance. Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page challenging the Young Bucks for the Raw Tag Team titles. And Matthew planting Omega's face in the mat. Omega busted open, but Hangman was right there to break it up. And yet another EVP trigger to the UK champion. And that's the thing. If Matt Jackson pins Kenny Omega, does Matt get an opportunity at the UK title? Randy Orton's got to be loving this. Oh! Super kick. Omega's down. Omega busted open, bleeding, and another super kick. That's the thing. The Young Bucks believe this is justified because Omega abandoned the Young Bucks. Nice throw. And now the kip up right in front of Hangman. Oh, Hangman tried to take out Nicholas, but Nicholas was able to get out of the apron just in time as the champ's still in control. They know what they're doing is working. And look at the knees on Kenny Omega. Oh. And now, oh my God, just torturing Kenny Omega. Nicholas Jackson, loving what he's seeing, is now Matthew back in. And now, oh, Hangman taken out. And Jack Perry not liking this. And Hangman take it down. Matthew Jackson, beautiful picture, perfect. Taking down Hangman Adam Page, one half of their challengers, going for a super kick. Kenny able to avoid it, but Matt Jackson again just overpowering the UK champion. And that's the thing. Kenny Omega's got to be thinking about this. If I can't even overpower my buddies, how the hell am I going to retain my UK title against Randy Orton in Puerto Rico? Count of 7. We could get a count out successful defense. But no, the knee by Matt Jackson. Well, now the count is refreshed. And I think Matthew did that on purpose. They could have easily took the count out win and retained the championships against Kenny and Hangman. But I think the Young Bucks just want to prove that they can beat them clean. And Hangman, oh, Hangman again taken out by Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks. And now another tag to Nick. As Kenny back in the ring. And Kenny just squaring up. He's barely even defenseless. Oh, nice arm drag. Omega desperately needs to make a tag, but there's no one to tag. Hangman's out of commission. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. The Young Bucks retain the Raw Tag Team titles.
Here are your winners, and still the Raw Tag Team Champions.
The Young Bucks successfully retain the Raw Tag Team titles against their best friends, Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page. And breaking news for next week on Monday Night Raw, it will be a 6-man tornado tag team match as Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page, and Jack Perry of the Elite will take on the team of Randy Orton and the Young Bucks in 6-man tag team action. That will be one hell of a 6-man tag team match on Monday Night Raw next week as Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page fall victim to the Young Bucks, as the Young Bucks are still Raw Tag Team Champions. It is our main event of the evening on the road to on the Raw after WrestleMania, as here comes the return of John Cena, the greatest of all time, the man who will take on Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship at Backlash.
Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time,
John Cena says he only has a matter of time left in his professional wrestling career. He managed to pull a few strings, and he said he was going to face the winner of the Undisputed Championship match at WrestleMania between Drew McIntyre and Will Ospreay. The winner ended up being Drew McIntyre. And now John Cena returns to a Universe Mode ring, trying to earn momentum heading into Backlash. But the question is, who's John's opponent? Who the hell? Oh, don't tell me.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds,
Christian Cage, the man who went to war with The Undertaker last night at WrestleMania in a casket match. How the hell is Christian Cage still alive? Well, we know that Christian Cage was indeed drafted to Monday Night Raw in the second annual Universe Mode draft, but Christian Cage is standing face to face with John Cena. Sure, it is a main event. Christian Cage can now say he's finally a Universe Mode main eventer, but Christian Cage, can you imagine if he spoils the final run of John Cena? That would be catastrophic for all of us here on Monday Night Raw. Well, we know the history dating back over 20 years between John Cena and Christian Cage, and it looks like the rivalry will be reignited. And Cena, look at this, already starting off strong. It's been months. It's been ever since the Royal Rumble that John Cena stepped foot in a Universe Mode ring in a wrestling capacity. And John Cena, his first match back in months against the man who doesn't like any legends aside from himself, Christian Cage. I mean, over the past couple of weeks, he stepped foot against Kane, The Undertaker, Adam Copeland, and now the man that's always referred to as the greatest, John Cena. And Christian Cage just exploding with a forearm. But again, John Cena just overpowering Christian Cage. I mean, kudos to Christian for standing up to all these legends, but he should know that he's just going to get his ass whooped at the end of the day. Christian Cage wants to act like he is the greatest of all time. John Cena now. Oh, the elbow connects all the way across the ring. John now with the cover, hook of the leg. Oh, and almost beat Christian Cage right then and there. And Cena, it's almost like he wanted a quick night at the office here on Monday Night Raw. Cena, only a handful of matches in his Universe Mode career, including the main event of SummerSlam, where he had an opportunity at the World Heavyweight title. And now Cena gonna do his vintage 3 moves of doom. And Christian does not want to be there, I can assure you that. Cena gonna go for the vintage 5-knuckle shuffle on Christian Cage. And Cena not playing around. And Drew McIntyre's got to watch out. No, went for the AA. And now look at Christian Cage. Christian is doing very well, actually. Oh, kick right to the face. And Christian now. Springboard drop kick to Cena. Can you imagine if Christian beats John Cena here? Reverse DDT. And Christian realizes he has a chance. Hurricane Rana. Christian just trying to weaken John Cena. Uh-oh. Christian, this is going to be every Universe Mode fan's worst nightmare. And monkey flip. Cena said time's running out. He wants to be a world champion one more time in his wrestling career. He says he needs it. Universe Mode higher-ups were able to grant him that title shot at Backlash against Drew McIntyre. And Cena now wants to make the most of whatever time in a wrestling ring he has left. And I'll bet you Cena's disgusted that he now has to waste one of the few good matches he possibly has left on Christian Cage. Elbow to the gut. And Christian looks down and out. John Cena is just slowly weakening the Patriarch. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Roll through into the area. Cena with the win. Here tonight, John Cena defeats Christian Cage. John Cena successfully... Oh, look at this. The WWE Champion, the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre. We were wondering if McIntyre was even here after he beat Will Ospreay in the main event of WrestleMania, thanks to the help of John Cena. And Drew McIntyre heading to the ring, title on his shoulder. Cena and McIntyre face to face. And McIntyre holding that title high over his head. And it is official. At Backlash, it will be the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, putting the WWE Championship on the line against the greatest of all time, John Cena, in the main event of the second annual Universe Mode Backlash. Will John Cena win one final title run in his Universe Mode career, or will Drew McIntyre shatter the dreams of that final title run before Cena's retirement? We find out at Backlash in a few short weeks. But ladies and gentlemen, that will have to conclude the first Universe Mode episode after our WrestleMania episode. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like it, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on. And until next time, this has been your boy Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.